Guys, Style3D have just launched version 6.1 of the Style3D Studio. I'm going to show you a couple of the new features today and I think you're going to love them. For those that don't already know, Style3D is one of the softwares that we use to make our 3D garments. It can also be used to make real-life garments too. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so one of the first things you're going to notice in 6.1 is a slightly new layout. Nothing compared to the absolute killer feature I'm just about to show you. Here's the normal 3D window that you're used to seeing. But look here, hidden up in the top right-hand corner, if I click ray tracing, I now get this absolutely super fast ray traced image in real time. And just let me zoom in here and show you the detail that comes up. Look at that, it's absolutely amazing. You can see the absolute detail really close in super fast, virtually real time. Just look at the details of the model's hair and face. It's absolutely amazing what they've managed to achieve. But not only that, if I just go back up into the little box up here and click on render settings, I can now actually synchronize all the lighting for my scene with the real-time preview in the 3D window. And we can add ambient occlusion for better shadows, change the quality of the render, add a denoiser and a ground shadow. So I'll show you how this works. I'll go in and just put in some standard lighting for the butterfly light, my favorite light. And look how that updates on the cheeks. Real-time shadows, real-time rendering in the 3D window. I could change it to something more dramatic and it instantly updates. It's absolutely amazing. And at the click of a button, I can prepare a 3D image which looks like a proper rendered long process in a few seconds, and it still captures all the lighting and the details. Now this can be useful not only for images but also for video as well. So let me take this dress that we created recently and add some lighting to it and the ambient occlusion and put it into the ray tracing setting for the preview. And now when I go to the animation editor, you can see that I've pre-baked about 80 frames here already using the record button. And then simply go to export the video as an MP4 and click save. Now this took about 10 minutes to render on my computer, but when it's finished, the pop-up comes and here's the result. Now that's pretty impressive. Okay, so another feature in 6.1 is this small little addition here that's really useful. Let's take this seam line that we're looking at here. If I click on it and go to the property editor, you can now see in the sewing type that I can emulate flat seam one-sided only to show this little raised ridge area, which just adds that extra bit of realism. And of course we can have the turned seam as well. Okay, next up, zips. Now I've been wanting this feature for quite some time and I'm amazed that we've got it. So now we can put two-way zippers using the X type and the O type. So let me show you the O type on this handbag. I can slide both zippers in place and then we've emulated this sort of O type opening to a zip. Such a useful feature, and I'm sure loads of you are going to be able to use that in different projects in future. Okay, and I'll show you the X-type zip as well on this jacket that we made here, which if we go again into the property editor, choose two-way zipper and make sure X-type is selected, you can now see we've got both zips that when I emulate then start to open up and really look realistic. So useful, love it. So if you want to get hold of your own version of the Style3D Studio software, just head on over to the website stylist3d.com, go to the sign up page and put a few details in. Don't forget, if you enter code IPWA in the invite code box, that's a special code from us to you, which gets you an extended month of the trial, which will in total give you 4 months to try the software for free before you have to decide whether it's for you or not. Now 3D software like this is professional grade software and you're probably going to need some training to get yourself started. But don't worry, in the Fashion 3DX Academy we've got a brand new course for the Style3D Studio software which is going to take you through step by step how to use the software. Just head over to fashion3dx.com/training. Scroll down the page until you see the Style3D Studio Masterclass. Click on there and just enter your details for us to send you an email when the course is launched in a few weeks. Okay, that's it. If you want to see more videos like this in future, please give it a like, follow and subscribe, and let the algorithm know that you like this kind of content. See you again soon. Cheers.